Bumper.
Welcome back. Much shorter than 20 minutes. Reading is hard, but we're back. CNB versus Revenge after a long game for Revenge, and eventually they just lose to the rat play of EHUG, who use all that gold they get to win one big team fight, and then the game's over.
That's a rough game for Revenge.
Yeah, that's one of those games that you just...
I don't know how they're gonna have their focus set on this game after that one because we talked about it, 10k gold lead, and they just couldn't hang on. Bit of a rough game. I gotta say, Mihawk did not impress me on that Marana, but they've got to find a way to get this victory because this is a team that, on paper, they should beat. This is CNB, they've played solid Dota. They have, obviously done pretty well in the past 2 days, but this is a game that Revenge absolutely need to win if they're going to keep their dreams alive of getting one of those top 4 spots. So
yeah, and now they're going to fall to 2 and 3. So I don't think this is quite updated yet. They were 2 and 2, so now they're 2 and 3, and that puts them down in 8th place. So Revenge not performing nearly as well as a lot of people might have thought.
Yeah.
I know there was a lot of people were hoping that they would be motivated and ready to go after the interviews unreported and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't really seem to be working out for them. That was just a well played game from EHUG, but
that's a game that you have to shrug off. It was no one's real fault that they lost that game. I think if you try to blame Ben Haas, you're definitely wrong. He farmed so well.
No, yeah, definitely not.
He played very well. So it really was. I think it was just a culmination of a couple of misplays here and there, and then Jiggle Billy playing out of his mind with some nice RPs, and I think they did okay. But we are going to jump into this draft for, of course, this next game, Revenge versus CNB. We spent a bit of time AFK. We, of course, had to take a little bit of a quick break, but we're going to jump right in, and hopefully Dota's unmuted as well, and we're going to be ready to go.
Oh,
so.
Shit. Lots on top of things, boys.
I got you. I got you.
We're good. But, we're back into the draft here. CNB. Let's see what they've got in the tank. Did they just play a game?
They should have. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like I'm wrong. No, I think this is their first game of the day, in fact. Which
looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. So
they were waiting in the lobby, so.
Yeah, that's true. They were all ready to go. So there's no way they were just kind of But I gotta say too, when we talk about it a lot, but the attitude we have around here in the studio is so awesome. Like after we get done with the game, we'll head downstairs to the couch, and be like, hey, did you see that game? Hey, did you hear about that game? Like, it's so nice just to be able to share, that information, just, kind of have fun and be like, oh, yeah, that was cool. It was, a good cast and all that stuff. So, it's been an exciting couple of days here talking about Dota and talking about Revenge and talking about pretty much everybody in the American group stages here. So,
it's been fun. It's been fun. And, Americas are really where me and you are. This is our favorite, I think.
And +1 as well, who's on his way now.
+1. Coddle Guy. We're waiting for you, Coddle Guy. I know you can't hear this because you're on a plane, but... when you guys see Coddle Guy on stream, everyone say really nice things in Twitch chat and tweet nice things at him because he had
a rough flight, guys.
Really rough journey here. He was supposed to be here yesterday at 6 p.m. Spent the night in the airport, but
man, I can't even.
He is on the way now, chipper. Well, maybe not chipper, but
he tweeted a picture of himself in the
so
airport.
Sad.
He was like, "I'm really cold" or something like that. And I'm just like, "Please, guys,
please no."
All right, so we're gonna give him a hug when we get around to it when he gets here. So, and in fact, actually, that first game was supposed to be Greg and Kyle Guy. I had to step in and fill his shoes. So, unfortunate. I was actually supposed to be observing for the Snot and AR game. I kind of wish I had been able to see that, but I was more than happy to watch and cast that game with you because that was
a fun one.
That was a good one. We don't get to see too many good ones. A lot of the time, it'll be pretty one-sided, and the team won't be able to GG out for 30 minutes or something. But that was one of the very close games coming out, maybe almost highlight-worthy. But look at this draft coming out from CNB. We saw the Brewmaster last game. It's 2 games in a row with a Brewmaster, which we rarely see anymore. And then a Keeper of the Light on top of that with a Sand King, which we talked about hasn't been doing super hot, but Revenge go for that, hey, we're EG lineup. Let's try to beat CNB here with this lineup that we've got going on.
Yeah, absolutely. And, Darkseer, Treant, Witch Doctor, like you mentioned, this is just sort of how things have been going lately, and teams seem to be copying this EG sort of lineup, and honestly, it's working quite well. I mean, in the last game, we saw Treant Protector and Witch Doctor for EHUG.
Yeah.
Treant Protector, the Overgrowths were unbelievably crucial to the way that game played out.
Yeah.
I mean, Pandago had good patience, making sure he used those at the right time, and Revenge is also going to be picking up the Ember Spirit. I Man, I'm really torn on Ember right now. Sometimes you see games with Ember and since the nerf, and he just seems like kind of the lame duck. But if he gets good farm, he is still an unbelievably great hero.
I think early game you have to get levels more than anything else. Like 4-4 was still very good. Searing Chains and Sleight of Fist are still strong. And even with that nerf, he's still so solid. CNB Esports go for Tidehunter. There's one thing I want to talk about, and Fear and I think maybe Ben or Cinderin have said this as well. They've been really impressed with CNB's draft. Like everyone
Fear said that too.
Everyone has loved CNB's draft here, and that's fair. I mean, that's like CNB have had some fantastic drafts coming out right now, and this might be the start of another one. Like this might be something that we're like, holy crap, this is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, they have the Tidehunter too.
Yeah.
Tidehunter. I think is really sick. Were you?
I was with you that last game
when Tidehunter just like the amount of damage reduction, 60% is just
it's bad.
It's a lot of damage reduction, and if there's not some really strong stuns, and I mean like really strong stuns, it's pretty easy for Tidehunter to go. And even if there is, I mean, once you have a couple levels, you've cracked the shell. So
then you'll be okay. And
just what an amazing hero this has become. I think I'm really looking forward to hoping that people will just start breaking him in the off lane. And I don't know, man. I really like this hero.
I think Tidehunter, the one problem I have with him, especially if you're offlaning him, is that you're not going to get a very quick blink dagger.
Yeah, no.
You're not like a Sand King that can head to the jungle.
You need another initiator.
You're not like a Centaur that can double edge and get farm by getting kills and being aggressive. Tidehunter's good, especially when he has Ravage, but it's so hard to just walk in and just like waddle in as a Tidehunter and just ravage people. If you're playing, I mean, especially with the Darkseer, with the Treant Protector, with Surge, with Casp, with Searing Chains, with Fire Remnant, it's very tough to lock somebody down here on Revenge's team. So CNB, they've got to try to get farm priority for Tidehunter to get him a Blink Dagger. Revenge, they go for the Clinks, which I am a huge fan of. This is going to melt the Keeper of the Light. This is going to melt the Brewmaster. They have an Orchid Carrier, which is huge up against the Brewmaster, huge up against the Sand King, and even, I mean, all of these heroes. Orchid is super nice to have. If Clinks does go for it here, this is a hero that I feel like Benjaz can play so well. I'm excited to see how it's going to go for them. CNB have their last pickup right now. Probably going to be a core here. I expect it to be their carry for 40R. And they only have 18 seconds left to reserve time, so we'll see what it is.
Do you think this is just going to be a Keeper of the Light tri-lane?
I think so. I think, yeah, because Mana Leak is so strong right now. Like, the change to that, and then Sand King and Burrow Strike. You can Illuminate on top of that. I think Keeper of the Light now is actually pretty good in tri-lanes. Like, he used to be like, oh, I'll just Illuminate and try to hit somebody with that ridiculously small AoE now, but they'll pick up the Luna. This will be a defensive tri-lane more likely than not. But it's still solid. Like, Illuminate, Lucent Beam, the right-click damage from Luna with Lunar Blessing, which did get nerfed. I mean, not the Lunar Blessing, but her agility early on in the game. So, yeah, I gotta say, I love both drafts right now. Revenge have a more standard lineup, something we've seen a lot more of. CNB have a lineup that could be cool. Could be a lot of fun to watch. So we are going to jump into the game, and this is going to be the second game for us here on High Ground TV, and we've already had a really solid one coming through.
Yeah, first match. Always good to have a nice, exciting first match. Wakes you up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gets you moving. It's pretty early here in California, but moving into game number 2 here of the day, CNB versus Revenge with What Is Hip and Mott. On the Radiant side, we've got CNB from Brazil. Hopefully they've sorted out their ping issues. I'm actually kind of curious. You want to check their ping?
Yeah,
I have no idea what console
I have no console, I think. I'll try to check it, but that didn't work.
Oh,
so,
all right, well, we'll find out. But for CNB, Baga is going to be on the Keeper of the Light, 40R on the Brewmaster, Tavo going to be on the Tidehunter, King RD going to be on the Luna, and Ned Bone, he's going to be on the Sand King.
And for the side of Force Revenge, or just Revenge now if you want to call him that, it looks like they're going to go for an aggro tri-lane here. You've got Misoku on that Witch Doctor, Misko on the Treant Protector, Mihawk, the triple M lane, is going to be on the Darkseer. And then that mid lane, it's going to be Smash on the Ember Spirit. This guy, he's quite the player. Toronto out in that top lane, Ben Haas. It'll be a solo safe lane Clinks, and it looks like already CNB might be dodging here. I wouldn't be surprised. Ned's going to head up to the top lane. He's got boots. They're going to have Luna there as well. Looks like they don't want to deal with this aggro try, which is fair. Tavo with Anchor Smash should be okay, but
yeah, it should be fine in this lane.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of stuff to really hold him down, and I'm also not sure. I'm not totally convinced these supports are going to stay in this lane. Darkseer is definitely a hero you want to get some some levels on.
Yeah, absolutely. Darkseer needs a lot of experience, so roaming might be important for at least most. I mean, like a lot of the heroes in the map. Obviously, Kyle's not the best roaming hero, so maybe not. I cannot find out how to turn on my console, so unfortunately, we'll not be able to check the pings for all the players here. So that is one thing that has been a little bit frustrating here. Is that most of the
new setups, these new console, like everyone has different console buttons, and console's like really picky.
I mean, like, yeah, it never opens for me. I don't know. They changed it. So Mihawk's going to go ahead and take an Illuminate to the face, but farming Tidehunter might be tough to get some last hits, but we'll see.
Oh my god, that Ion Shell damage.
Yeah, it's actually hurting Tide a bit. I mean, it's a level 1, and I mean, it was double Ion Shell, I believe, but they can creep cut potentially. I mean, it is going to be that duel, and they're going to Leech Seed. They're going to use the Cask as well. Will they get first blood? Tabo taking a lot of damage. He has already Anchor Smashed. The right click is not there, but guess what it is? It's the Ion Shell. Mihawk's going a bit deep. Is he going to get this kill? The salve, though.
Oh,
it doesn't cancel.
God.
It's level 1 Ion Shell. Wow, Mihawk goes down. Nice salve from Tavo. That is a big loss coming in. And again, the Anchor Smash might have been part of it. They're going to gush on Masoku. He'll throw up the cast. Tavo getting low. He'll throw up the Anchor Smash. That's a fall, but he will go down. Masoku. Now, there's going to be that Voodoo Restoration. Baga getting turned on. They want to get this kill. The Illuminate. It's going to fly out, but it's going to miss.
Oh, man. What a trade back and forth there. And Smash is going to DC, so we are going to have a quick pause here for him to reconnect. But what a series of events in this bottom lane. Tidehunter doing a nice job, and then it just gets a little bit too greedy.
That was rough.
Trying to go for the Witch Doctor as well. I think if he had gotten the Anchor Smash off before the Paralyzing Cask, maybe he has a shot at that one, but that was just...
Yeah, that's exactly right. You saw the Anchor Smash animation go, and you're like, he's dead.
He's dead.
And then he just gets that Cask off, and Tidehunter's thinking, like, I'm dead. Man, that's like... Even with Anchor Smash, the damage reduction on the creeps, I'm still going to die. So... Tavo, a bit too aggressive, trying to go for that Witch Doctor. I can understand why you wanted to do it, but already early trading coming out in this lane. So the thing is, though, there is 6 last hits for this Luna, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to get pretty much free farm here. Ben Haas can try to harass, but he's already at like 160 HP with no salve. He's just going to be eating trees. Ned could Burrow Strike here if he knows he's in the trees. So... that's dangerous. I don't think he can get the kill. It's 100 damage. He would have to do 2 right clicks to get the kill, and I don't know if he's got enough time for it with Skeleton Walk ready. So it really comes down to Ned knowing that he's there in the first place anyway. So
yeah, and I'm seeing some murmurings that if you get 4 losses, that seems like a pretty unlikely place for you to be able to come back
you're probably
from.
out. I'd say that's accurate.
So this is a very important game for CNB. And for revenge, because both of them will be looking at 4 losses, and I'm sure mathematically there are ways that maybe tiebreakers happen even with 4 losses, but it seems like that's sort of the area where it's going to become difficult for you to move on.
I mean, you've got to assume Liquid and Seeking Nyx Assassins and NAR, they're not going to lose more than like 3 games each. I'd say that's pretty accurate. Top 5 might lose 4 because they have a lot of hard games today.
Yeah.
But then that allows Union to step up potentially. So... there's a lot of ifs.
Sna. It's Liquid and Sna first and second.
Yeah, and people thought NAR, man. I mean,
NAR only at 1 loss right now.
Yeah,
they're just in third because they only have 4 wins.
I've heard Sna's Ush during the NAR versus Sna game was, Ush's Shadow Fiend rather did some work in Whitebeard on Disruptor. I helped out as well against NAR. So, that's okay.
Yeah, we got ourselves a day 2, man. This is going to be interesting to see how everything shapes up here. And you guys can always remember, if you want to check out some of the other streams, some of the other storylines, and figure out exactly what's going on, you can do that at beyondthesummit.tv when these games are over. Don't leave us now, though, because we'll be sad.
Yeah, we would be very sad. So for the rest of us today, Greg's going to be here for a bit. Actually, we both will be.
We'll be here for a bit after this.
Isurus versus Top 5 is the game afterwards, which will be a pretty important game. I mean, Top 5, they need to win that game. Isurus, they might go 0 whatever the number is.
MUFC level.
Yeah, so that would be rough for Isurus, but Top 5, they need that victory. If they get that victory, they're probably in the playoffs, I'd say. I'd argue, but they still have to play the good teams. On the other streams right now, I believe there's E-Hug versus Sna. There is going to be Liquid versus Isurus, and there is going to be Shadows versus CNB.
That's on the lounge stream.
That's wrong. That's not Shadows versus CNB.
That's versus NAR.
No, that time's wrong. I don't know how that time's wrong, but I think it's Top 5 versus NAR.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Second game of the day. So
some of these times are a bit off.
This is the ending time apparently.
Oh,
yeah,
that makes a bit more sense. So for us, after we're done here, after we're done with the next game, we'll be moving over to the mainstream. We'll have myself, Merlini, Greg, and Ziori doing the hosting / casting for 2 games.
For us. That's a fun little group.
And that's NAR versus NES, which is sort of a game for NAR, and then Liquid versus Top 5, which is actually a huge game.
That's a big
if
game.
Top 5 win that, they are certainly in the playoffs, I'd say, and maybe even Top 2. So those will be the games we'll be doing. Ziori will be doing the obsing there. That'll end at 14:20 apparently for the first game, so I don't know when it will start.
So those will start up right after the next series of games, and on this stream it'll be Basekip and someone. We're not quite sure who yet. If Coddle Guy is here and ready to go, then maybe it'll be Basekip and Coddle. He might also just not want to do anything.
When is he supposed to be here?
He is going to get here at 1.
Which will be right around when we start that stuff.
Yeah, so I think it'll be Basekip plus 1 for 1 game, and then maybe if Coddle Guy wants to step in for a couple.
I don't know, man. Knowing Coddle, he's
probably just going to get here and be like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, like, he's pretty dedicated, man.
Yeah. Coddle Guy.
Get him some coffee injected into his
system.
system.
Just like find
Monster.
Just get an IV of Monster and just plug it into his arm, then just dump it.
It's like, well, this can't be healthy, but listen, it's fine. It's not even a problem. I just need to be up and ready to cast.
Yeah, so that's what you guys have to look forward to for the rest of the day. And on the upstairs stream, it looks like right now it's LD and Merlini, and
later on will be
AC and Gods.
That's
a combo that's never cast together before. That's my other thing about this event that I really like. Yesterday I got to cast with Basekip. First time I've ever cast with Basekip.
He's so cool to cast
with.
He's great, man. It's like easy cast with Basekip, man. Yeah. Easy cast.
But it's just been a great event so far, and we're just waiting right now for Smash to reconnect. Seems like they are not sure where he is, so it sounds like his internet or power has
some issues
gone out. And this just tends to happen.
Standard.
Yeah. So.
But I do want to say I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous casting with Merlini for the first time. So,
dude, it's Ben.
I know it's Ben, but
easy.
I'm just gonna make note jokes and I'm gonna talk about efficiency, and I hope that's gonna be enough to make them laugh.
Well, if you guys like our casting, you can follow our channel. This is our personal channel right here, High Ground TV. Myself, Mont, and Coddle Guy started this up, so you can follow that on here, and you'll know anytime we go live. We'll be casting the first 2 days of each of the qualifiers. So tomorrow and the next day, this stream will not be running. There will be, I think, Mott and Coddle will be doing some stuff on the main streams.
I might be obsing at some point. I'm going to be hosting with LD as well. No, that's day 4. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm doing anything.
It looks like you're hosting the intro.
The intro, which we didn't even get done today.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, today was a little bit of a slow start here.
Because we were doing some audio issue.
Yeah, we had some issues with Dota TV audio, and
hope they fixed that.
I have no idea. I don't even know what the problem was.
Apparently, the Dota TV sound was like really bad. Apparently, like the whatchamacallit, like there was like static coming through. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but I mean, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have problems when you're doing the TI4 qualifiers.
And
it's just gonna happen.
That's a very complicated setup. They have like 5 computers and 15 billion boards, and if one cable is bad, then things like that happen.
I gotta say though, for the amount of production we're putting on here, we've been okay.
Yeah,
we've been fine for the most part. I think the worst thing as far as the upstairs studios goes is that I'm on Wi-Fi, so it'll lag a bit during team fights and stuff. But then I could just look over to your monitor and I could just see what's happening there and just like, oh, just cast right off that. So
yeah. So this is when you got 4 streams coming out of a house, sometimes weird things happen.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna just like be pumping out, let's say like I don't know, like a terabyte a day. No, that's not true.
It probably is
like 100 gigs maybe.
It's way more than 100 gigs.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it's a lot. I mean, we're at 2,000 kilobytes a second.
So yeah,
times almost 3,000 times 4.
There's a way to see how much actual like memory's been used. I think if you hover over it and it says like total, it might just tell you. Just wait for a second, it'll come up. 2 gigs.
So we've done 2 gigs just in the last hour.
So we multiply that by 4 streams.
I think the mainstream has more.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it probably does. Probably does. Like for 2 games, it'll probably.
So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff, man. Yeah. It's a lot of stream.
I'm sure you guys all want to know about our.
This is what we got going on.
Our bitrate and all that stuff is really interesting. Yeah.
But this is it's a pause, man. What can you do?
We can talk about the game, but
nothing has happened.
But no one wants to talk about the game. I mean, who wants to watch Dota right now? Honestly, jeez.
Oh man. Well, Smash seems to actually be reconnecting, so I think we're gonna be forced into it.
By the way, I want everyone to note I was being sarcastic.
That was a joke.
It was a joke.
That's what you call a joke.
Please don't flame me.
Please no flame Marino.
Yeah, I would like to not get flamed today. Great.
Well,
I've already been flamed by...
I'm gonna make Mont Notes jokes, dude.
Yeah, see, that's exactly it. I've been flamed by Mont Notes jokes. Which... Mike is feeding.
Oh, man.
This is a close game.
Uh-oh. Now Masuko's DC'd.
Oh, boy, rip it.
We got issues, boys.
King RD throwing up the @symbol face.
The goggles.
Well,
it's not quite the goggles.
Not quite the goggles.
The @ goggles.
The @ The uh-oh goggles. We're in trouble. The GG goggles are better, but we don't see those too often in the TI4 qualifiers, sadly.
Oh, man.
So this Brewmaster's sitting at level, I think, 2 right now, or 3?
He's level 3.
He's got his bottle already. He's got 6 lost hits against the Ember Spirit, so Smash is getting not necessarily wrecked, but...
He's getting pretty wrecked.
I think, again, Smash needs levels.
Melee mid is just a field day for Brewmaster.
Yeah, just thunderclap, and then right click.
Easy.
And
right
easy.
click.
Yeah, easy. And I mean, like, that Hero's Paper Thin. He went actually for a point in Flame Guard, so maybe we'll see something we saw sort of like yesterday where...
1-2-2 build.
I know you're not a fan.
I guess, it worked. That was like the best Ember game I've seen in a while.
He got 1 chain, maxed out the Sleight of Fist, and then like 2 points into the Flame Guard, which seemed to somehow work. Even though that 1 second disable for Searing Chains is not that strong, you do enough damage with Flame Guard and I guess Sleight of Fist to be effective. I forget who was playing that hero, but it worked out.
I don't remember.
It might have been for top 5, but I could be wrong about it. It was the last game, I believe. But Smash is just sitting AFK. Okay, he's back. Street Protector is going to go down to a neutral, so it looks like he
tactical. He bought boots.
Smash very close to going down. The Searing Chains are going to go. He's going to put up the Flame Guard as well. He'll try to right click and harass down 40R with the Flame Guard, but he's very low. His bottle is coming out right now. Rune control though, 40R not even concerned. He's going to grab a regen. He'll grab that. He's got his boots coming out very soon. And, yeah, look at Ned, though, in this top lane.
Ned Bone. He has built himself a railway, and unfortunately the creeps have seen him.
Yes.
Ben Haas is now privy to this this little path he's created, so he's just going to have to be careful about that.
Yeah, it's like if he sees, like, Ned not in lane, he's going to be like, well, if I just stay a bit back, I might be okay. But Misko's here to help out now. They've rotated up. So they've now done the solo lane. They rotated the heroes out. They almost... I mean, they got a kill down bottom. Yes, Mihawk died, and he gave away first blood, but he should be okay now. I mean, they forced the... They forced the tri-lane, or I guess the dual lane top with King RD as well as the Sand King, so there's no real way for this Darkseer to die. Mana Leak might be the
Seems
only way.
Unlikely.
You've got to hit a Mana Leak, and he doesn't even have it yet.
Another TP coming over, though. It's the Luna. She does not have too much. She got clarity'd up in the top lane before she left, and now it looks like that the tri-lane is rotated top. Well, they're going to rotate with if they really don't want the Luna to have to deal with these, with Leech Seed, with Paralyzing Cast. Those are definitely abilities that can hurt her.
Yeah, so... Luna now going to get free farm in the bottom lane, which she wasn't doing poorly in the top lane, so it's interesting that she came down here. She will not get harassed, really, for the most part. Iron Shell's going to be annoying, but Ned's going to get caught up, potentially. Misko could have leech seeded there, and they might have gotten a kill. Ben Haas has the right-click damage with Searing Arrows. It's level 2, so, I mean, they can go for him.
Oh, Baga going for the wraparound on Mihawk.
But he's got no Mana Leak, though, so Mihawk can just surge away. Like, there's no real danger to Mihawk until Mana Leak has been leveled up by this Coddle, so... and if only Coddle Guy were here, man.
He would love this, man.
He would.
This game's for him. Hopefully his flight goes smoothly after his missed flight, canceled flight, delayed flight. He's had everything, man.
So, 4 minutes into the game, it's 2-1 the score. CNB are doing pretty well. They have the lead in CS. Ben Haas is only at, 11 last hits right now? That's not that great, but you can get some kills on Ben Haas and do a bit better. They're maybe going to go for a leech seed. They're trying to zone out Ned and everything like that. Roaming down bottom, Smash is a haste room. They're going to go in. They're going to throw the Iron Shell up. He's going to have Searing Chains. He's got a Sleight of Fist as well. He's going to run right in. They see King RD right now. They're going to run right after him. Flame Guard's going to block all of that Illuminate damage. King RD may be in trouble. He has no Searing Chains, though. Smash is back away, taking a lot of damage, including tower hits. The right click's coming out as well. Smash will be able to bottle up, but he missed the Searing Chains with the Sleight of Fist. If he had gotten that, that's a kill for sure.
Yeah, that's... Them's the breaks. Sometimes you just miss that ability. When there's only one target, you have a very short duration of time to actually hit the chains, and sometimes it just doesn't quite work out. But 40R is just smoking Smash in this mid lane. 25 last hits. Yeah. And, I mean, this is honestly to be expected. When it's melee versus melee, Brewmaster is one of the best in the game. I mean, look at that right click.
And he's had time to
look. Farm. Oh my god, he might even kill him.
He can go to town. He's got a primal split up. Throw the rock. It's going to hit Flame Guard. It is going to be available, but the fire is going to burn it down. The right clicks, that'll be enough. 40R gets the kill, and he could even work on this tower. Nicely done there. Smash now. We talk about how important it is for an Ember Spirit to snowball and get levels. That's not how you do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is not the recipe for success on an Ember Spirit, dying like that, and... honestly, if you're not used to playing a Brewmaster, sometimes you just get a little bit caught off guard, and he has been out of the meta for a while. So
no, Smash is too good of a player to not know how to play up against a Brewmaster. That's
just gets caught out by the clap. I think he got the crit proc from the 10 seconds, and then he just naturally critted. So
yeah.
That's a lot of physical damage for Smash.
That's a lot of work being done. So Smash, unfortunately, does go down. He's not level 6. In fact, he's behind the levels by quite a bit in that mid lane. 2-level disadvantage for Smash now as we enter the 6-minute mark here. So 40R, again, a Brewmaster having a good start, but he's getting ganked. The Cask is going to go. The Searing Chain's available. They're going to throw him up. They have level 2, so the duration's there. Sleight of Fist might come through. I don't know if it's enough damage. They're not going to dive this. Smash doesn't want to take more tower damage. I think that's the right move, but they really needed to get that kill, I think.
Yeah, and this is one of the issues now with Ember with this new nerfs is you have really awkward build choices, and he's gone 2-1-2, which is definitely not ideal. I mean, if those 2 points were in Sleight of Fist, that would have easily been a kill, especially pre-patch. So these are the differences in the nerfs that have come through for Ember Spirit, really taking a real effect on the hero. And I mean, I still think he's going to be quite good if he can get farm, but he's off to a very rough start.
I feel as if Revenge are almost losing every lane. Maybe
I feel
not
that
top.
way as well, yeah.
I mean
top, they're definitely not winning top, though. I mean, Benha's only has 27 CS somehow.
This is your safe lane farmer, and he's not getting much done. He's got 1,000 gold in the bank, that's fine, but he's actually recovered quite well. That's good.
Oh. Nedbone bottom. Maybe they want to kill on Mihawk here.
Do they have Mana Leak? Please. No, wait.
It's
not
Sand King.
It's the Sand King. You can burrow him, but Mihawk can just surge away. Unless they have Eclipse, which...
He does, but he's way in the back. They don't want to blow Eclipse without making sure they get the kills.
Yeah, if he had been up there, he would have gotten it, but... Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. Mihawk's getting zoned out. He's getting some decent last ditch with Iron Shell. He's level 6 now, so he's not doing poorly. Remember, it's 2-2 top, so Bog is level 3 and Tavo is level 5, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Tavo has only done that once bottom, and he's building towards level 6. There's a lot of heroes mid, though. It looks like they maybe want to try to kill 40R. Unfortunately, he has Primal Split. Oh, they're actually going to go bottom. They smoke up. I think this is the right move. King RD is quite susceptible at this point. Only at 450 HP. They do need to be careful, though, because Eclipse will just destroy them. They have no HP.
It's right under the tower, though. They'll have to die for this, but guess what? Smash is here as well with Steering Chains. This should definitely be a kill. They've got to be careful. Again, like you talked about, Eclipse is up. Ned is here with Burrow Strike in the backside. And they're going to go for a dive. Surge has got to come through. Misko going to get leech seated right now. There's the Eclipse. Misko taking the Burrow Strike damage, but that last Lucent Beam does not connect. Misko will survive. It looks like, no, the last right click. The Voodoo Restoration, not enough. TP was canceled, I believe. Ned getting caught out. The Searing Chains, the Flame Guard, and the right click smash. That is what he needed to get back in this game. A double kill for sure will help him out.
Top lane. Tavo used Ravage.
They get a kill?
No.
Oh, that's rather
unfortunate. That is bad news. Benhaz.
He'll survive.
He survives. He does have an Oblivion Staff now, so he's building towards that Orchid. Mid lane, though. Oh, he's going to get a solo kill on Misko. Mihawk's coming in, but I don't think there's just anything he can do about that. He does put the Surge on. Is this going to be enough?
They have the boulders in the long right and long enough
range. The Fire Panda is so fast, he's going to try to deny to Roche. Roche is going to hit him once, and he's going to die. Down he goes. They do get the bottom tower as well, though, so Revenge showing some decent signs of life here. It's 8 minutes, though. That's a Blink Dagger for the Brewmaster.
That's huge. I think he living armored when he ran into Roche Pit. That gave him enough HP to not die in one hit to Roshan. Or it was either that or a salve.
Yeah, something.
And that was a little bit of a misplay. Obviously, when it's in the heat of the moment, it's tough to make those kind of decisions. So, yeah, if he had just kind of said, okay, listen, I'm just going to deny myself to Roshan, he would have done it. It would have been one hit. He would have been dead. That would have been enough. So, a bit unfortunate. He gets solo killed like you talked about. They had a TP in the Darkseer as well to try to push him off the tower. And they do take down the tier 1. I'm not sure if it was denied. No, it gets taken down. So the tier 1 bottom also died as well. So CNB are looking okay. I think Tavo's got to be going for a mech. He actually gets his Arcanes first, and then he'll go for the mech a little bit later. 40R is going to go down, or actually rather up to that top lane. They really want to kill Benhaz. Do they have protection? Brewmaster has Dust. No Primal Split, but I mean, Benhaz is pretty squishy, so he might die.
Ned in the mid lane, he's been farming up. He's been using Sandstorm. He's got 2,000 gold nearly, so he almost has that Blink Dagger. And we've talked about it. If you give the Sand King the space, well, he's going to get that Blink Dagger quite easily. And Smash is going to have to deal with this. Not really anything he can do right now.
Yeah, Ned, he's a creep or two away from getting it. Blink top, smash is going to go in. They're going to dust up as well. The Illuminate's going to be off point, but there's the gush. 2 more right clicks. Now the living armor, but there's the crit for 40R. TP rotation in, smash, searing chain, sleight of fist. The flame guard, 40R getting low. He doesn't have his ultimate, but guess what Tavo does? They will throw down that stomp, and they will get the kill. It's a double for 40R.
Down in the jungle, though. Ned got stuck next to some creeps trying to finish up his Blink Dagger. It's still not done. He does not want to die right now. King RD's coming over. He has Eclipse available, and it looks like they aren't going to engage.
Ned, dude, don't.
Nedbone, don't you die right now, man.
You are so close to that Blink Dagger. You do not want to die. They will take that Tier 1 tower top. That will provide that Blink Dagger. There it is. Ned, go back home, my friend. Get some rest. Yeah. Heal yourself up.
Drink some coffee. Yeah. Get ready for a fight because he's got Epi and he's going to be looking to use
Ned,
it.
Ned, it's your turn, man. It's your time to shine. As we're entering about 11 minutes into the game. If we look at the graph, a big spike up for CNB, 3,000 gold now, and experience-wise, it's at 3,000 as well. Revenge, they've got to find a way back into this game, but it looks like with now the Tidehunter getting close to a mech, with the Blink Daggers up on their pretty much core initiating heroes, with King RD getting a Helm of the Dominator and a Midas, he's got a lot of farm coming his way. This is going to be a rough game for Revenge. Benhaz needs that Orchid, and he needs it quickly. He's getting close. He has his second Oblivion Staff. Just needs the recipe. That's not bad timing for Benhaz.
No.
Smash has gotten a double kill. He's going for drums next. He just needs the Robe of the Magi. So, actually, no, he needs the recipe as well. He has the Magic Wand recipe. So, Smash is a little bit behind here, but it's not too bad. They just have to weather the onslaught of the Brewmaster and the Sand King, which is a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, I mean, this Luna is also farming extremely well. Has picked up the Midas. Already has the helm like we're talking about. This does look like a dead Luna.
And she did buy, so...
Oh, there's no tower wall.
She's got no TP. They're just going to surge Misco forward. He's going to look for a Leech Seed. Nice juke, but he still needs to buy that TP. If he buys the TP and gets out, I'm...
Cascus, they do a vacuum. I think he's just dead.
Yeah, he's got to try to TP out now.
Juke City. Juke City. Oh my... No!
Vacuum?
No.
Wow, are you serious? Are you serious? Mihawk, there's only one place you could be. You have level 3 vacuum, dude. Just use the vacuum, man. Come on, dude. And Ned gets a kill top on Benhaz. I believe they use Epicenter. That's as bad as it gets for Revenge. You've got to be kidding me. We are both fail fishing right now. You have vacuum.
I just can't believe that just happened. Where could he possibly have... Oh my god.
There's no way he juked up. Maybe they got fogged.
I guess hindsight is 20/20, but
it was daytime too. It was daytime, so there's no way they should have gotten fogged that hard.
Well...
King RD, man.
You win some, you lose some.
That's like when you like yell out on your VoIP, your Skype program. You're just like, ugh, you like grunt really loudly. That's like that feeling of accomplishment for King RD.
Oh man, what a play from King RD getting out of there. Now coming back to clips up Tavo, sitting right behind him. There is an Observer War here that spots that out, but he's actually going to be building a mech. So
yep, talked about that, and he's getting close. They're going to Lucent Beam and try to chase down Masoku, but he's going to get surged away. Nisco's ready to initiate. They're going to run right into Tavo, who, by the way, has Ravage. So this is not what you want to do. Use your Ravage, dude. No, you should have just Ravaged there. That's a huge fight. But they're going to back off now. Misco continuing to run at them. Maybe they're waiting for the rest of the team. They see 40R. There's this Observer Ward here.
Just use Searing Chains.
Yeah, he did, and he missed it. 40R will be able to get out of there. By the way, he's actually got 2 components of his Ag, so he's 2,000 gold away.
He is farming. This Brew has such a huge impact in the beginning parts of these games. You just need something that can bring you home.
Yeah.
And, he falls off pretty hard in the later parts of the game unless you get some really good... Yeah, which we saw. Unless you get some really heavy aura items, like an AC or something like Vlad's, things like that kind of, persist through your ulti. So, I don't know. I mean, off to a great start, though. This hero is definitely impressing me. 4-0, 51 last hits. He dominated his lane against one of the most popular heroes, and things are going well for him.
It's been impressive.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a point where CNB probably get this Luna to Godzilla tier, as LD calls it.
Godzilla tier.
I mean, it's a true statement. I mean, when you have Helm of the Dominator, you have a Midas, you can not only stack the Ancient Camp, but you use that Midas on cooldown, you get a lot of influx of gold. Yes, you're very greedy, you're spending a lot of money just on items to let you farm, but it's going to give you a very, very good 30 to 40 minute mark. And I think it'll certainly get there. Benhaz can Orchid up now. He's ready to go. He's not here in this bottom lane. He's top. He's farming the jungle, but that Orchid's up, and he only has 1 point in Strafe. Usually you get 2 points in the Skeleton Walk and keep it at that, then max out your Strafe afterwards. So he went for 3 points rather. Maybe he was worried about getting ganked, which I understand completely. I would prefer to have more points in the strafe, obviously, but he'll get there eventually. They're going to go on top, though. Smash. Epicenter's going to get charged. Blink forward. Oh, Smash, you are dead, my friend. He will throw up the Searing Chains and the Sleight of Fist. He's going to try to fire him away, but he's too slow. Maybe he's not dead. They have Drunken Haze. They're going to use it to slow him down. He's going to Searing Chains again. Wow, he lived.
Oh, my God. He
had a regen rune.
What a player.
Oh, man, I thought for sure he was dead, but no, that's not the case.
They could maybe blink and re-engage on this.
Ned has no mana.
Mana from Ned.
Ned has no mana. 40R can jump in, maybe, but his Blink Dagger's on cooldown for a bit. Man. They have to defend bottom. You look at what Misko and Revenge are doing right now. They're setting up shop here for a tier 2 tower push.
Tabo needs to get down there as well. He does have a TP scroll, but man, I can't believe Smash lived through that. Jeez.
Yeah, that regen rune.
Uh-oh, Death Ward though on King RD. He's gonna die before the fight even starts. Tabo's here. I don't even know if you want to use Ravage now. Do you have the damage? He's gonna pop it on their way out. And now 40R, he comes in. He has enough mana for ulti. Does he want to use it? Looks like CNB is very reluctant to use these ultis, and they're gonna let Mihawk get away as well. Little surprised to see that.
That's a Ravage used just for a Witch Doctor kill, and your Luna already died too.
I can't believe he didn't ulti and you just try to get another kill there.
I think the animation for the ulti, as soon as that TP came out, is going to be too late. The animation for the ulti is too long, and then you have to micro your Earth Bear to get the throw, which takes that animation, that throw toss. That projectile is a long projectile, so I don't think he would have gotten. And maybe the Cyclone, you could argue, is a bit of a shorter.
Quick, yeah.
So
then you have to hit the tab button, so it's a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot that could have. I mean, they maybe could have done it, but
yeah. Well, tough for them. I mean, they use Ravage and only get the Witch Doctor kill for it.
Yeah.
There's a nice little free D ward for them right here, though, if they walk over there, so that's convenient.
There's a 3-stack here for CNB, but guess what? Revenge, they're going to scout it out. They're going to throw the Observer Ward. That's not going to be able to get stacked up anymore. They'll probably counter ward it once this is gone, though. They'll know that it's not going to get stacked next time around. There are a lot of Observer Wards for the Dire team in CNB's jungle. Revenge are just looking to have map control. That's something that's keeping them in this game very well. Is just making sure they have all of the farming paths cut off for the Luna. Don't let her farm the jungle freely. If she does, you can go and gank her. Make sure that the ward is up on the ancient stack. Make her life hard. Kill her as much as possible and make her farm miserable. So they've done well.
Yeah, and I think really need to see Benhaz get some kills here. I mean, Keeper of the Light should be his target, I think. He very easily can kill that. Even Luna, pretty gankable by by the... Why am I having issues here? Clanks. There we go.
You got it, dude.
Talking's hard.
Yeah. Benhaz, maybe looking for 40R in this bottom lane. He's quite tanky with an Orchid.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the person you want to kill.
I mean, he needs help. I think it's not gonna he doesn't do enough damage just yet to be able to solo kill. He maybe needs a Blink Dagger on top of all the other stuff that
smoked up. Looks like they're gonna roam on Tabo. Mihawk's here as well as Misko.
They're gonna
search. No, they want the Luna.
I mean, they know that she's
higher
there.
hanging fruit.
There's the Death Ward. King RD, he's going to use the Eclipse. It's not going to do nearly anything. A lot of TP rotations coming through. Unfortunately, it's not going to really help out. Misko, Mihawk, they'll try to farm on the way out, but here comes Vaga. Ned, Blink forward, Burrow Strike. They might catch out Misko. Voodoo Restoration, there's going to be 40R going in with that clap, looking for Masoku. Misko getting surged up. There's the Leech Seed. He's not going to use his ultimate still. He has no mana for it, unfortunately. Now he gets chakra'd up. Might even clap again and then go for that ultimate. There's the cast going again, and Masoku, he will fall, but again, the only one to. After that long-winded engagement, 1-for-1 trade in the end.
Yeah, and I have to say, I mean, Revenge have done a decent job of getting a couple pickoffs on this Luna and making sure that she doesn't get out of control.
Yes.
I think she started to build a Yasha and decided that she needed a BKB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's getting an Ags.
She realized... No, she's not. She realized very quickly. She's like, I'm getting ganked a lot. I need a BKB.
I need a BKB.
You want to go for that Yasha when you have, like, plenty of room to farm and go greedy. It's the greedy build that EE and AUI and all those guys like to do, but it's not gonna work right now. They need a BKB so that if he gets caught out again, you can just BKB and run. And yes, you'll have to use a charge, but it's fine. I really love what Kyle did though. He bought a gem. I'm not sure who has it, but he needs to counter ward. It's still in the courier. He's got to bring it out to him right now, probably. He might try to stack this, and he's gonna realize that it's not stacking. So then he'll realize very quickly that there's a ward there. He'll bring out the gem, counter ward it, and then they'll have a bit more map control. The gem's pretty much really for the Nature's Guys on top of the... Well, actually, there's a Clinks as well, so you're getting a lot out of this gem right now. It's a value gem, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Coddle's going to be the one who can actually hold it.
No, he won't.
But
he might.
Someone needs to... Yeah, hopefully they'll notice that
Maybe
this didn't
Tide?
stack. Tidehunter, I think, is a good one.
He's got a mech. Maybe... I think Brewmaster's probably the best choice. I had it in the last game. But, guess what? Benhaz, the rest of Revenge, they're going to go for Roshan. They've got a Medallion, and they've got Benhaz, who has some nice Searing Arrows damage, so... This should be done. I don't think... Well, 40R, he's going to jump right in.
Oh my god, he kills the tree and he ults immediately. Ben Haas has no mana. Holy punish.
That's huge.
That is one of the most ugly things I've seen in a long time. Now, Mihawk is standing here and he's like, well...
I don't know if he can get this alone. He needs more help. The rest are coming in. The Burrow Strike is going to be on Mihawk. The Epicenter is going to go as well. He's surged up, but now Vacuum in. The Lucent Beam. Mihawk's going to fall as well. Guess what? You just gave a free Roshan to CNB. Revenge, you are feeling sad right now. Smash is going to run in. Blinding Light. There's the Burrow Strike and the Gush as well. Nice Mech is going to go up. The Fire Remnant away.
Oh,
the Eclipse, though. Oh,
Eclipse.
Smash. Can he get out just in time? The Blink forward, though. 40R with another kill. This man is on fire. He's got the Aghanims done.
7-0.
Who picked up the
Luna.
Aegis? Luna has the Aegis now. That is a Roche steal for the most part. I guess you could call it a steal. 3 kills. Maybe 4, I believe, as someone respawned.
That was just not
4
good.
DR, man.
Yeah, that was just... I can't believe the power of this Brewmaster. You have a very long initiation range. With the Coddle on your team, you can just spam Clap. And Clap has a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And make it so basically you always have your ulti available. And Misko just now is getting his Overgrowth. And
Mihawk
gonna move
blinking
forward.
in. Vacuum wall, what a wall. Overgrowth coming in. Nice mech. There's the Death Ward. The Aegis used. Good Illuminate on the backside. 40R getting low. Now the Ravage being used. Gems on the ground. King RD, no Eclipse. He can't right click. A huge fight for revenge. They're turning it around. Gems still on the deck. They're going to lose at least maybe 2 here. King RD about to fall. Maybe 3 if they could pick up Baga. They almost got the Tidehunter, but he was able to TP out. Baga is going to fall here. What a back wall coming out. What an Overgrowth. What a Death Ward. That is the team fight potential from Revenge. Back and forth we go, Greg.
Yeah, and man, they're just trading blow for blow here. Revenge taking a very convincing fight bottom. CNB just getting caught down with their pants down a little bit. No ultis. They were all grouped up, and they definitely paid for that one.
Man.
Ben Haas, I have to say, has not really roamed as much as I would like, though.
The thing is, like I said before, he needs help. He's really not able to solo kill too much.
I mean, he can
Coddle,
fairly easily kill
the Coddle,
Luna and the Coddle, I think. And probably the Sand King.
Yeah, that's fair. But I feel like he wants to be comfortable with another item.
He's going to get a BKB next.
Plus, I mean, like, the gem was a bit of an issue. He was worried about the gem for the most part. Now that that's gone, he can roam a bit more freely here. They gave it to the Witch Doctor. I think he might have dropped it off at base, and he still has it now. So that's going to be Masoku carrying it right now. And again, they're going to have map control, which they've had the entire game. They're going to look at the wards. The sentry wards are in the jungle right now. They are hating on King RD right now, and they understand completely how important it is for them to shut him down. Ned gets a kill. That's going to be on Ben Haas, who they caught out. Well. Yeah, and they dusted for that probably. I'm sure. I'm not sure if they were able to bring him down.
On the Brewmaster.
No, he lost it. Remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh so, no, he dusted.
He will dust for that. They'll get the kill. That's big. And Kiriti's going to find out very quickly that they are not letting him farm at all. And man, can you imagine what would happen if they didn't ward his ancient camp, if they didn't ward his jungle, if they didn't continuously gank him? He'd probably be at his BKB and at Yasha right now. If not
he's going to come back and be like, is this game bugged? Are all these creeps camps actually not spawning?
I mean, he's going to be like, I really wish we had that Gem of Truth site, man.
Yeah, and this is not really, I don't think it's really feasible to try to de-ward all of these. And look at this.
Look at the freaking vision.
That's hilarious.
Look at the vision for Force Revenge in the map right now. I mean, some of it's not that great. I mean, you look at these wards here coming out, like the Ancients, not
they still
that
have
great,
they have a lot of vision though.
Yeah,
they pretty much know the movement at this point of CNB.
Yeah, and they're behind. They're able to sit on like this half of the map pretty much. Just like they're just taking and cutting it, and there's not much you can do here. 40R catching Smash out, cannot get the clap off. Blink Dagger now on cooldown for 2 seconds. Invis rune for Smash. He is out of here, boys. He will make it out just fine.
Mihawk in the mid lane does have his Blink Dagger as well as that mech now, so can be looking for big initiations from the Darkseer, and I think this is the point where this is a team lineup you can never really count them out. They've got Blink, Vacuum, over, and that is one hell of a wombo combo.
We saw it, man.
Yeah, and that just happened, and it worked out amazingly well for them.
Like, that was such a good wall vacuum. It was unbelievable. So, I mean, it really comes down to them kind of having that kind of team fight potential. BKB, King RD looking to throw that Eclipse up, but Smash not taking that much damage. He's going to have to back off now. They're going to chase him down, maybe? No. Decides against it. He'll just run away. And the rest of the squad for Revenge, they're actually down here in the bottom lane with, well, top and Misko. So, yeah, that's the BKB already coming into effect. And unfortunately, he's got to use it for situations like those, but it's fair.
Better than dying still,
yeah,
I think.
Absolutely.
So. Masuko is hiding here in these trees. Ben Haas is around.
Oh, Ned, Burrow striking out into the low ground. Nisco can't quite catch up to him, but Benhaz can. Orchid's going to be up, but guess what? You have no chase potential without a Blink Dagger. Ned is fine. Tabo gets a kill down bottom. They'll get the Witch Doctor. They ravaged for that. They really wanted that gem back. Oh my god, they got the gem. That's huge.
I don't blame them, to be honest. Like, they're going to walk around and be like, is this fucking real life? Are there really this many sentries?
King RD's already like, he already notices it. He's like, please help me.
There's help. There's sentries in every single camp.
Spamming his chat wheel. Help. Affirmative.
And no, they're going to clear out all but one. So that's a huge swing. And they, like you mentioned, they use Ravage, but I think that's completely worth it.
Yeah, now, I mean, the thing is, you're going to use Ravage when you can get it off and get a kill out of it and get something when you don't have a Blink Dagger. Now that he's going to have a Blink Dagger, he's going to be a bit more choosy with his engagements, I think. So, he's going to be looking for those big 3 or 4 men. Oh boy, Primal Split, no. Fire Remnant, no, the Epicenter, Ned.
Oh god.
Oh, smash. Nice Fire Remnant to get out of there.
That's just the worst thing ever, blowing Epi on nothing like that. Oh my god, they're still warding.
Yeah, they know. King RD pinged there. He's just like, it's still there. They just did it
again.
There are 4 Sanctuary Wards on this Treant Protector. He is going hard. They're going to look to strafe down this Tier 1 tower and finally get a tower to their name. Well, it's been a while. I mean, they've gotten 2 Tier 1s already, but they need another one here. Benhaz will pick that up. Lads is going to be done for the Brewmaster. Is going to be going for that Aura. Battle Fury now done for the Ember Spirit. So Smash is starting to get farm. Another item is going to be huge, but already Battle Fury is pretty good for Ember Spirit. So
3 heroes here. Sentry goes down.
They all blink away. CNB don't want any part of that engagement. They don't know what's going on. They don't really have
they're
vision.
Confused, and they just rather back off. If you don't know exactly who's there, you really can't risk taking the fight. Tavo going to TP out.
Yeah, smart TP.
Needs to go heal up, and there's possible there's Shios coming that way as well. So
King RD now has a Yasha. Mantis Style will be finished up in a couple minutes or so, and they will finally have
this. Is he gonna die here? No.
They will finally have his ancient stat counter or dewarded. So now he can absolutely go for another stack. He can helm the Dom. Looks like Misko's gonna throw yet another Sentry Ward down. So as I say that,
this is unreal amounts of hate.
I've seen like pressure like this come out from supports before, but never this much in terms of trying to shut down a carry. And the crazy thing is, it's working for the most part. But King RD is still finding farm. Like he's got a Midas, he's got a Helm of the Dom, he's got Glaives, so he can push out other lanes. He's doing okay. It's not that bad. But Revenge, honestly, when they should be like doing poorly after some bad fights in the Roche engagement, they're only down 2,000 gold. When you look at experience, it's a 7,500 experience lead for CNB, but the experience is not as big of a deal as, of course, well, guess what, the gold. Smash, Fireman Remnant away again. How often are we going to say that? Smash continues to live, and he'll pop the regen rune and throw another Fire Remnant out.
And now that he has the Battle Fury, he's just going to be looking to spamming Sleight of Fist. And, he might get caught here, though. Does still have the Replicant in the back, and he's gone again! They must be so sick of that.
I mean, they have to know. And that's Eclipse on cooldown. They're going to trade for tower. Oh, Smash. Nicely done. He Sleight of Fisted to get rid of that Thunderclap, unfortunately. So, got disjointed. Well played. Smash is doing damage here. He's cutting this group wave down. He alone can maybe defend this. And they might even just lose this Tier 2 tower bottom. CNB now. They don't seem to have an answer for this Ember Spirit. They're going to try to man fight. Lucian Beam's going to go. The Drunken Haze Fire Remnant back again.
Jeez.
It's again, time after
Struggle
time
is
after
real.
time. It really is. Down bottom, Baga. He got orchided up, took some damage.
Top lane though.
Tier 2 tower.
Brewmaster, he ults up. He's going to try to chase down Misko. Ned's coming in as well. They still have the gem. He goes down. They blow him up. They do spend an ultimate for that, and they need to be very careful here as, well, that's a failed cast. Benhaz is here as well. Pops up the Windwalk.
Yeah, the Earth's...
Ned Bone here
around.
still.
The Earth Panda's in the back, so... Ned needs to leave, actually. Benhaz is going to orchid him as soon as he gets up. Ned can maybe blink away if he knows somebody's around. Yeah, he'll just blink. Nice. Okay, good.
He sees what's up, man. He's out. And King RD now finally he's just still farming out. There's another Sentry Ward. Oh my god, what a life for this Luna. This is just so frustrating.
I feel like CNB have the better lineup and they're playing a decent mid game, but Revenge are just playing a bit better, or at least Smash is. Like, Smash alone with that Battle Fury.
I think honestly, people have joked Revenge is Smash +4. Revenge is actually Smash +4.
I mean, like,
this game has not been an impressive display for anyone on Revenge except for Smash, and he has played quite well.
How many times have they tried to gank him when he's got a Fire Remnant?
Yeah.
I mean, Benhaz has like 0 kills. He's 1, 4, and 3. He's not a Clink that's ganking actively. He's a Clink that's farming, which is like, really? You're gonna do that? And King RD is, I mean, he's level 17 now. He is the highest level by, well, actually just 1.
Highest net worth as well.
Yeah, he's got a Manta Style now. He is gonna just go ahead and continue to farm the ancient stack. Finally, they will counter ward the jungle. This is too much of an investment, I think, for the Treant Protector, and they realized very quickly. I feel like Misko's just like, yeah, we really can't outcarry this. We have to try to fight or shut something down here, and it's just not working. It's just not working. He's gonna place another sentry ward down. He's just gonna place another sentry ward down. There it is. Might as well.
Jeez. Mid lane Deadbone eats the Searing Chains. They're going to try to go on Smash.
He's got one.
I don't think he actually has one this time, but he's going to be just fine.
He does. It's back in the mid lane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's gone. It's,
okay, never mind.
He just didn't even want to use it. So, look at this ward coming out.
Well, Misko's going to die.
Oh, yeah. He's dead, actually. Overgrowth. Nice Thunderclap. He's going to Leech Seed, but Mana Leak's going to come out as well. The right click, nice living armor. Lucent Beam, the right clicks are there. Mana Leak does the job and stuns him up. And he will go down. So they're going to counter ward that sentry that he just put down. So
yeah, he's spending a lot of gold on this, and they keep warding. Even when this ward is the gem is up. I don't really understand why they're wasting gold like this.
Whatever they can do, I think, just to prolong Luna's farm, or just make it so she doesn't get their ass quickly. Like, it's probably worth it.
Meanwhile, bottom there was another little engagement, and it's been small engagements all over the place. Tidehunter is going to go down. He did not use Ravage, though, so...
And they actually walled for it, too, which is not bad. It's a pretty short cooldown. But it seems like Revenge are barely just hanging on right now. That's how it feels, at least. But, again, Smash can certainly carry one more item, and he's getting kind of close. He's at about 3,000 gold. Ben Haas can start doing the right clicks as well. He's got a Chrysalis, so Daedalus is going to be a huge item. I think they need a Hex for CNB. They need something to lock down Smash right now. Absolutely. Just they need something. Coddle is going for an Aghanim Scepter. He could have gone for a Scythe this game, and it might have been a better choice, but I guess Ags is just too good to pass up now.
That's pretty good.
So,
I've been impressed.
It's a solid item. It's a pretty solid item. Most people would agree. And Revenge will head into Roshan. And just like that, CNB, they know, oh man, and this might be a repeat.
Is this going to be the same story?
Epicenter Veil combo with Thunderclap on top of all that.
They're doing it.
They need to get in there. They need to jump in. There goes 40R the split. He didn't get the clap off though. Mihawk getting caught out, getting slowed up. There's going to be the Epicenter. Masoku falls instantaneously. Mihawk, Mana Leak, he's up in the air. He's getting Cyclone now. They'll purge it. He will blink away just in time. Gush might be available here in a second.
Ravaging.
And now?
Oh, he waited too long.
They're going to get Strike, Masoku. He's going to be the one to fall instead of Mihawk. I think they bought back on one of those heroes. I believe
they... Witch Doctor just bought back. That was a dieback.
Wow, that's rather unfortunate.
Misko is hiding. They still have a gem, though. Like, where do they think this gem goes? He still has it. They know he's there.
They can see Misko. As clear as day. The Glaives are going to start hitting him. Yeah. The Mana Leak. They're going to Overgrowth now, too. Here comes Benhaz, though. Now, big Ravage onto 3. The Blinking for Mihawk. The Split, not available for 40 yard. There's the Vacuum. There's the wall. Not doing enough damage. Benhaz about to fall, but he will get King RD. Can they get Misko? He's getting low. Nice mech. The Illuminate cleaning up, though, and the Gush. It's a 2-for-3 trade. Now they're going to go back into Roshan. They'll finish it off. Coming through is Smash. He was not a part of that fight at all.
He killed Sand King down there. Sand King was on the run right here, and he killed him.
Alright, I got you. Okay, but that's still going to be an Aegis? Maybe, no. Blinding Light's going to come through. Smash is going to jump in.
Oh, it's so close!
Now they're missing right now.
He doesn't have the remnant.
They need to get this Aegis. Are they going to pick it up? Yes, 40R getting it. Smash now. Maybe caught out of position. No. Look at the damage coming through. TP out from Tavo. He'll make it out. 40R. The Aegis is going to go. He might be able to blink. He's got to spam it right now. Iron Shell might turn it off. Nope. Yeah, he cannot blink out. The Thunderclap, the Death Ward, 40R. He's got to split up in 4 seconds. Can he survive? No, absolutely not. So he will lose the Aegis. He will lose the gem again. That's huge. Darkseer getting the gem. They're going to give it to Smash. He's got 2 Battle Furies now. All of a sudden, Revenge are looking like they might take this game.
Yeah, this is just super back and forth and unbelievable game so far. And I have to say, I'm a little surprised that Initiation didn't go a bit better. I think maybe on the way out here, he waited a really long time to Ravage. He could have gotten the Darkseer.
Yeah.
He did use it over here, though, so I'm not really sure. I mean...
I think it was better use on those 3 heroes. And
yeah.
They got the Aegis, but they just couldn't kill it fast enough because you don't really do the right-click damage with that Brewmaster with the Tidehunter.
Yeah.
So the Aegis, they get it, but they lose some heroes because of it, so... and if you look at the gold graph now, I'm sure that helps, but CNB are clinging to a 1,000 gold lead. And I said that Revenge were clinging to this game right now, but they found new life here. And with a gem up, they can still now consistently ward all of these camps here, and now it won't get counter-warded until they get the gem, which is, by the way, on Smash, who is yet to die.
Do they have it's probably off cooldown by now, isn't it?
Yeah, they can buy another one, I'm sure, if they want to, but the question is who has the goal to do it.
Yeah, a Kato could buy it.
A couple hundred, yeah. Butterfly is now done, though, for the Luna. She just went for a Yash into a Butterfly. She said, listen, I'm not going to go for the Manta yet. I'll get the Manta a bit later. Butterfly first into Manta, probably into a Satanic with the BKB already ready to go. King RD, he's getting very farmed. I don't know. Does it, like, when you think about...
That seems like that might be enough physical damage for him to last through the fights.
But Smash has the Battle Furies. Then again, Sleight of Fist, it is physical. I'm assuming...
he's a DD rune.
I'm assuming Sleight of Fist works with evasion, like you can miss. Yeah, Smash just missed on the evasion coming out, so...
Uh-oh, Ned.
Ned is dead.
God.
Ned is dead. Ned's dead, baby. Ned's dead.
Dead Ned.
That's a Pulp Fiction reference if anyone else got it. Oh, here we go. Fight's still going. Misco getting caught out. Very low in health. 40R. Oh, but here we go. Smash jumping in. He wants to fight. 40R is like, listen, I'll go. They'll get Misco. Shotgun Haze is going to go. Well, that's going to mean that he's not going to be hitting too much, and Smash is going to just fire him away. He will use the Thunderclap, but guess what? He's got the Flame Guard up, so no damage is done there. On the backside, there's the Eclipse Mihawk coming in. There's the Vacuum. There's the wall. Now the split coming up. The Ravage. It hits on 3. No, Benhaz. He had the BKB. He's going to town, but King RD, he of course has that Butterfly, just taking up all of that damage. The Sleight of Fist. Smash. Don't do this, man. You need to get out. Mana Leak going through. He's stunned up as well by the rock. He's going to try to use the Sleight of Fist again. The Mana Leak still going. The right clicks. Now Tavo chasing more. They want Benhaz. Can they get the kill? The Illuminate. Another clap coming through. The only one alive is Smash. Blink. Anchor Smash. It's a team wipe. They get every single one. And the gem is back on the side of CNB.
Look how low a lot of these heroes are. Tidehunter super low. Coddle super low. Luna just died to the Maledict. Perfect team fight there from CNB. They get the counter initiation with the Ravage before the Vacuum happens, before the overgrowth happens, and it opens up a lot of room for them. Yeah. Benhaz trying to man fight out with the Luna. Can't quite do that right now with this Butterfly online. Yeah. He's going to need to pick himself up an MKB, but he's already bought a Chrysalis, so it's going to be quite a while if he does want to finish out that Daedalus.
Man, you got to... Benhaz didn't do anything in that fight. Nothing at all.
He like attempted to kill Luna and then didn't and then died.
Yeah, the Butterfly, we talked about it, man. That item is like... And you were maybe wondering, like, oh, the Manta style, you probably get that first, but then, like, you see what just happened in that last fight, and you're like, yeah, that Butterfly just did work.
Yeah, it definitely just won in that fight.
Absolutely, so... And Luna will gladly trade her life for 5 heroes.
For the rest of the team.
It's just like, yeah, I'll just take that every day of the week, it's fine. It's not even a big deal. So,
these ults from 40R have been quite good, though. I mean, last clap there, I mean, he missed the first clap, but the ending clap into clap is very nice.
Clap into the clap. Yeah. So, he's going for, let's see, he's got an ultimate orb now. I mean, there's 4 choices with an ultimate orb. You can go for the Scythe, you can go for the Lincoln Sphere, you can go for the Scotty.
Does the Scotty work on the spirits?
I don't think. But
I'm not sure.
I'm probably
honestly
wrong.
Not sure.
And you obviously can go for the Manta style.
Well, Masuko needs to be a bit careful here.
Maybe a Lincoln Sphere for
Lincoln seems okay.
Orchid.
Yeah. And that's the Ags up for Coddle.
Scythe, but I guess Scythe is more common on Brewmasters. And like I said, you want to get some lockdown. And that makes more sense to me. I think it's the Scythe.
I think a Scythe would be a good choice.
Like Smash, like let's lock him down, please. Yeah. He's not going to get a BKB, at least not yet anyway. He might go for it now if he wants to, if he realizes that the Scythe is being built, but I don't even know, like, you don't see Embers too often go for Scythes, or for BKBs rather, but...
Yeah, it's kind of the item that it's one of those items you want to avoid if you can, but
you might have to build.
He does have 2 Battle Fears at this point, so he's outputting a ton of damage.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's going to be missing that too much.
Yeah.
Masuko, I guess, is going to be building towards a BKB.
He can use a bit more damage, but he's fine with not having any more. I mean, obviously King RD is getting very big. But we've yet to see CNB push across the river. Like they haven't gotten to tier 2. They have yet they're stuck on their own side of the river, which is crazy. Like because CNB have had the lead for the entire game. The map control for Revenge is unreal.
Yeah, that's a 10k XP. Wow, that was a huge jump. Went from 4,000 to 10,000 in XP just from that one fight, and that's what happens when you get team wiped at almost 40 minutes.
I mean, like.
This is a tough... I mean, this is a result, though, of the way that Revenge warded the map. But now they're out of wards. The gem is gone. Masuko is being very sneaky. Wow, look at this one.
Yeah, he put that up earlier. Actually, I wanted to make a note of it. I love that ward, by the way.
That's a good one.
It's like really cool.
Yeah.
I've seen it before, but that's like that's a really good ward if you have a Tinker that you're playing against, because he'll just come into the lane and you'll just be like, okay, let's deal with this Tinker now. But look at where Masoku and look at where Mihawk are. They don't really have the damage to take down the Stat Hunter, but Mihawk's played a lot better than he did in that last game, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, well, he still failfished the living hell out of that vacuum.
Listen, it's really, that's like Zero talking about the Ewo missing the Roche and the Aegis and the Cheese. I guess it's a bit different, but...
It's a bit different. I don't think that. It was just one of those things that was like, man, I probably should have just gone for the blind vacuum.
Vacuumed, yeah, and it would have been fine.
Top lane Smash is trying to man up on King RD. Not sure that's the best idea ever, but Mihawk comes over. He's got a Hex. King RD walking around a sheep. They're not able to do too much to him. Searing Chains comes off. King RD not caught in that one, and they're just going to disengage. Benha's coming over as well. He has a Daedalus now, so he's going to be outputting a lot of damage, but he just has not had a good impact on this game.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Benha seems like... And we talked about last game how he was doing really well on that Weaver. It's kind of the opposite this game. Oh, Epicenter. Smash getting caught out. The Veil of Discord. The Ravage. Wow, 2 really big abilities blown, but for good use. Smash finally going down. He's dead for 78 seconds, but guess what? He's got buyback for sure. He's got 3,000 gold thing, so...
Yeah, he would not love to spend that, though. I mean, King RD is going to be interested in probably pushing one of these tier 2s at this point, and there's the Scythe finished up for the Brewmaster.
Level 21 for 40R right now, and 10, 2, and 15. That is quite the stat line.
Yeah, he's been playing this is just... He's had a huge impact on the game. His ultimates have been great. His class have been great. He won them that first Roche, and 40R just continuing to play really well here, and that's another Scythe.
Yeah, that's...
For the Tide Hunter. He has Blink as well. He's gotten a lot of farm. Oh, he finds Masuko, though, solo. He's going to try to take him down. He pops the ulti, and I don't think Masuko can make it out of this one. He's going to do his best. Out goes the second boulder. And, the mech. Is he going to make it out? He's so fast surged away. But now Mihawk, he might be stuck. A miscommunication. They use the Eclipse, rather, and Mihawk's just sitting up in the air. Why didn't they bring him down? Oh, vacuum up into the high ground, the wall. Mihawk still going to go down. 40R, he's on the low ground, getting chewed apart by the Death Ward. Overgrowth goes out. Tavo here getting nailed as well by it. And 40R just continuing to try to tank through it. And now Nedbone comes back. 2-man Burrow Strike. Where is King RD? Here he is coming back. Turns on the BKB, nailing down Benhaz, who again has just failed to make an impact in this fight. 40R coming through, claps him down, brings him down. Triple kill for King RD. But Smash comes in, and down goes the Brewmaster. What a fight. Double buyback. They want to continue this one. Benhaz buys back. So does Mihawk. Immediately he runs up. He gets hexed. Nedbone's here. He has another Burrow Strike. He goes down. Ultra kill. Is this going to be a rampage for King RD? Mihawk tries to throw in. It looks like that's going to be the end. But what a disaster. With the Satanic for King RD, they can't do anything.
If you're looking for a less encouraging fight than that one,
I don't know what it is. They they completely wasted Eclipse, and they still got rolled.
That's like they did. Okay, here's the chain of events. Brewmaster gets forced so far down in HP and does not die until he helps get 3 or 4 kills. The vacuum wall combo is fantastic. The overgrowth, the death ward, they were killing the Brewmaster. He was too damn tanky. King RD went to town. He gets a Satanic afterwards now. He's got his Yasha still ready to go into that Manta style. They get an ultra kill. You said it could have been a rampage. It was so close. If they had not hexed up King RD, he probably would have gotten it. Not that it matters at this point, but that is a fight that finally CNB could say, listen, we take a 5-on-5 engagement, we get all of our abilities off, we play a little bit sloppy, but guess what? It doesn't matter. King RD is going to carry us to victory. Remember, guys, King RD, this guy has been around for a while. He's been playing with plenty of great players. I mean, King RD is known. People like Fear, he used to play in ECAL for another team. I forget what it was. It might have been the old CNB Esports as well. King RD is a legend. And on top of that, the rest of the squad is just on top of their game.
If they get punished again for roshing,
they might. I think they need to back
Aga
off.
knows. The Deafening Blast! Mihawk stuck in the high ground. He's going to have to blink out, and that's an MKB for Smash. He's still in the pit. He needs to leave, man.
Yeah, he's got to get out.
Now King RD is just sitting here. Another remnant put down by Smash. He doesn't have another one, though. He's going to go forward, and immediately 40R blinks to the high ground. Smash going to get stuck. Out comes the boulder. Out comes the Hex. Smash Gonna go down here. Looks like an Overgrowth as well as the Ravage. Gonna go off. Misco trying to make something happen with that Overgrowth. Can't do it. Luna picking up the Aegis, and now Ned goes for it. He gets Orchided out, though, before the Epicenter goes off. Benhaz finally able to hit someone with that. Vacuum goes back as well, but Benhaz just can't chew through the tanky Tavo. He's got 2,500 HP, and now 40 are blinking forward. King RD gonna finish that one off. Out comes the Death Ward, but they don't seem to really mind, to be honest. That's level 16 King RD running forward, ending this game with 40R, and CNB just look unstoppable.
Well, the thing is, it's not quite over yet, but that's about as close as it's gonna get. The age is now done.
All these tier 2s are still alive. King
Yeah,
RD's
that's the
gonna make
thing.
sure
That's why they can't go for high ground yet. Like, that's the incredible thing. They have to push out bottom. Baga will illuminate that. They'll push out mid. They'll get a tier 2 tower probably. And as farmed as Smash is, Smash +4, it's probably not enough. Gosh, I mean, great Ravage usage coming out from that Tavo play. I mean, you talk about also King RD was just sitting there farming. He wasn't even in the fight half the time. He was just getting the Aegis. Their Brewmaster coming through, throwing down some claps. He's got the cheese up. He's got a scythe ready to go. Tier 2 tower about to fall finally. Well, maybe look for high ground next. They don't have Ned, but they'll be able to put some damage here. There's a fortification, so they'll be able to glyph and keep it alive until all of the respawns come in, at least for the most part. CNB, they're looking at least for this tier 3 tower. They probably can grab it. Manta Style now done for Luna, plus 3.8k gold. She can even buy another item if she wanted to, or just save for buyback, which is more likely. She does have that Aegis. This is probably a set of Rex gone. And this is going to be revenge. Mihawk's going to jump in vacuum, but guess what? It's only on one. Mihawk is scythed up now. There's the ultimate Death Ward. Masoku getting hexed up. Mihawk getting caught out. Now, maybe in some trouble here. There's going to be the wall. BKB, King RD, again, he has that Aegis. Keep that in mind. Mihawk getting low. There's the Epicenter. Double kill for Ned. BKB down for Benhaz. Now Smash coming through with the Sleight of Fist. There's the Aegis. Masoku getting Anchor Smash. The tower doing a little bit of work, but the mech keeping everybody alive and full health. Now the Rack's about to fall. Now the Glaives. Masoku getting destroyed. And the Anchor Smash. Tavo gonna dunk it. He is done. Dunzo McDunzo. Tavo will fall, though. Diving a bit too far. Smash grabs that kill. No, it was Benhaz instead. Here we go, though. Another Hex. The Burrow Strike about to fly from Ned. I don't even know if they need it, but they're going to get it anyways. Ned gets the kill. They'll jump in on Benhaz again. There's going to be the Veil up. Benhaz getting low, getting gushed, getting Lucent Beam, and there is that GG. CNB, they take the victory. The underdog, certainly, in this game with one of the most impressive drafts, one of the most impressive, I guess, sets of plays I've seen in some time. They've got to be feeling good right now, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely. And CNB have just been playing so well, and that was an unbelievably good draft for them. I mean, everything went according to plan, to be honest. They had very smart rotations to deal with the moving tri-lane, and everything worked out for them in the end. I mean, King RD, man, he had some seriously great plays, and 40R might have been the hero for that one. I'm not really sure if you can assign one person as a hero for that game, but 40R clearly made a lot of space there.
It was absolutely, and that's just a Brewmaster playing solid Dota. And we saw two really good Brewmasters right in a row. We saw Smash and we saw 40R. King RD, he was able to find that farm after a long time of just not being able to get anything because the jungle was warded and all that. He was annoyed by it, but really good Tidehunter play, really good Sand King play as well. I got to say that entire team was MVP. They played so well together, and two losses that Revenge probably. I don't know if it mathematically puts them out of the playoffs, but I don't know if
it's close. I
think it's almost. I don't want to say it's almost impossible, but it's very difficult for Revenge to get in now. I mean, those are two games they needed to win, and they lost. So CNB, that's a huge victory for them. That puts them a bit higher up in the standings. And Greg, we've had two amazing games already today.
Yeah, and well, I just heard that Ehug just beat Sna.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness, what is happening today? Sna now, they're sitting at 5-3, so they're still okay. Ehug is actually at 4-3 now. Another victory, and they're going to be right up there.
Yeah.
Something just fell upstairs.
Yeah, hopefully no one just... That sounded pretty bad.
That did sound bad.
Hopefully everything is A-okay, but... Yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching. Again, remember you can follow the stream. This is our personal stream, High Ground TV, here from Beyond the Summit in LA. I'm What7, with me is Mott. Follow me on Twitter right here, it says, and Mott, he's right over here. And Montdota2. So, thank you guys again for watching, and man, I'm ready for more Brewmaster. I'm ready for that hero, man.
I am as well. We got one more game coming up on this channel, guys. Stick around. We'll be right back.
It's gonna be a Cerberus versus top 5, and we'll see you soon.
Excellent.